bag and put the parking brake on and let's go check out the site. I think we're level. It feels pretty level.
Yeah.
We'll make sure of it. Okay.
All right.
Come with us this week. We're at Roan Mountain State Park, home of rhododendrons. And you know what? They have more rhododendrons within 10 miles of here of any place on the planet. Hopefully we see one or two. By the way, just for reference, right over there, the campground, our spot is just way down that direction. Lynn and I have been to this campground many times. Some of them we've shown you guys. Some we've just come just to get away just for us. It's one of Maggie's favorite places to come because they've got water. And when we thought about this trip we put together for our springtime trip, we wanted to come here because the rhododendrons are either right at the peak of the bloom or right before it, which no matter what is a good time for us to see that. And as soon as we get up the mountain a little bit further, we'll probably stop and show you that. We don't need the rug here, but Lynn can't stand that Maggie is lying on the rocks over there. And Maggie's like, I just want to take a nap. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just want to take a nap. Yeah, gummit, mommy. Okay, you can rub my belly. Oh, sandpaper. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty typical at a campground for us. That little girl has chilling down to a science. She doesn't mind lying on the rocks either. I don't understand it. Here she goes. Doggone it, Ma, I told you I was taking a nap.
She's wet too.
Yes, she is wet. She got in the stream down there. Okay, I guess I'll lay here. You can see us. Lynn is so sweet. She wants Maggie to stay there but still have something to lay her head on. So she got me to get her favorite little bunny. And she's going to move her leg because I think her leg's starting to fall asleep. Yep. She's spoiled. So is Maggie. It didn't turn out quite like Lynn planned. Maggie decided that she came over here and gave me a kiss for bringing her bunny, but she's going to lay back down on the rocks. You know why she's laying there, right? It's a lot cooler. And so she wants to lay where it's cool. Right, buddy? We made it to about right here with Maggie today, and she said I'm not going any further, so we're going to walk up into the other campground loop and walk around all the loops and get some exercise because, well, it doesn't matter to us that much, but the power's out. A tree fell on one of the poles out there, knocked out power for the visitor center and everything here and all the way all up Roan Mountain in town, so they don't know when they'll get it fixed. We didn't even know. I mean, we never know. We have our own power. Everything's cool with that. So it is a blessing in disguise, I guess. But,
yes,
but this is.
Worry about it. Well, that's not why we're doing this.
Why not?
Huh?
because you wanted to have some exercise.
I need some exercise. That's right. And you said you would come along, so
No.
I appreciate that.
And I said I could stay home and take a nap.
And we did that.
What'd you do? We did that too.
So Owen's taking on the challenge of starting a fire with this new birch wood without splitting any.
Without any kindling at all.
Yeah. See if he can do it. There's a few really small pieces though. Was that from last night or did that just come that way?
That's just regular small pieces that are in there.
Okay. Let's see your small pieces.
It's beautiful wood though. Look at
It
the
is
bark.
really pretty. The bark is pretty.
You can make something with that if you wanted to.
It's got some, does have some fire starters down there. Gonna make him a box
And then we'll make me a little ledge and train.
or a teepee.
Yeah.
Teepee or, all right, let's see if it's gonna work. Slit the starters. All right, see what it'll do. In the solo stove. I think it worked. He already put more wood on it.
Doesn't take that long to split the wood into kindling. I don't know why I wanted to do this, but I just thought last night whenever I put it in there with all the kindling, it lit so easily I thought, heck, there's no need to do that. And sure enough, every piece in there is burning right now, so piece of cake. I don't know if you could do that on the ground or anything, but in the solo stove, that's a piece of cake. So I was out here admiring how well the fire without any kindling was doing, and to tell you the truth, it got to be so hot that I just couldn't stand sitting beside that close to it anymore. So I backed my Nemo chair up about 3 or 4 feet and changed the angle, and I went to sit back down, and well, that's when this happened.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What happened? Did the chair break?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what happened. I went
Down on one side. What in the world?
down like a drunk ice skater.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Well, I had to make sure you're okay first.
I'm not okay. I hurt my butt.
Can you get up? Let me help you.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll get up.
Don't get in the fire. Uh-oh, I'm probably the one that... I think when you moved it, you might have...
It up.
You moved it.
I moved it. You're
Okay.
right. My fault.
Don't blame it on me.
Got my beer all over my pants leg.
Dropped your beer.
I held my beer up though.
Your hat's all messed up.
Yeah.
Don't care. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm happy.
That's funny.
And Maggie has moved her position over here beside of me. I don't know if you noticed or not, but as soon as I went down, she came over to check on me. She is the best friend you could have. I'm not sure if she was laughing or not, but Lynn couldn't see me for the tears in her eyes. They were just coming around just then to tell us that the power's out here. And so they're saying it's going to be 4 to 6 hours until we get power restored, and they're giving folks ice. So I assume they're giving it to them and not charging them for it, but
It's going to melt anyway.
yeah, it's going to melt anyway, so they have to give it away. But so, what I was saying is Maggie was over here and she was checking on me and making sure I was okay, which I thought was just the sweetest thing. And then Lynn felt bad kind of for laughing at me, but I would have been laughing too, and I was laughing too because I knew I wasn't hurt. And that look on her face made me laugh even more than I was laughing before because, I don't know, that was just pure joy of her laughing at me like she knew I wasn't hurt. But it was a real strange feeling to sit down in this Nemo chair, which you have to trust it like crazy every time you sit down in it, and it just kind of keep going. I'll remember that. I'll double check that sucker from now on every time.
Making dinner?
Yep. Hot dogs over the fire.
Are they getting suddy?
So we're going to plan B. I think maybe this birch wood is going to create a lot of creosote and a lot of smoke coming up, a lot of black soot, and it's getting all over the hot dogs. And so the safest thing for us to do It's just to get the blackstone out and cook them the way we like to cook them on the blackstone anyway.
That didn't take long.
Oh, we're ready. I think these are just about ready.
I like my hot dogs really done. How do you like your hot dogs?
I think they're done when they're in the little bag, so they're
No, they're not.
crispy. Crispy is what you want to.
A lot of times I like black on them.
Really? Okay. Let's burn the crap out of these.
Well, I don't like black on them when they're cooked in butter like that, but like on the fire, I like black on them.
So you may have noticed that I sliced them. It's a trick I learned a long time ago on the griddle, that if you put different diagonal slices on the hot dogs, then they kind of expand and you get lots of good like crunchiness inside on the outside all over it. You know how sometimes you'll cook them too long and they'll split and you get that. Well, this, you don't have to cook them too long and you'll get that split that's happening, and you can kind of control when it happens. And that sounds crazy that, you know, we're excited about hot dogs, but I got to tell you, hot dogs like this, if you've never had it, you need to try it. These things they're as good as anything you'll get in a restaurant, that's for sure. And they're Nathan's hot dogs. I just read that, by the time you see this, you'll know this, but that the defending hot dog champion, what is his last name, Chestnut, is banned from being in this year's hot dog eating contest because he took a sponsorship from Nathan's competitors.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, that's just, I'm a cornucopia of useless information.
Yes, you are. We do like to have toasted buns.
It makes a difference.
It does make a difference.
We have butter on there, and this will suck up some of that butter. Just because you're camping doesn't mean you can't eat like a king, you know. Just because you're eating hot dogs doesn't mean you can't eat like a king, too. This is good stuff here. I don't care who you are. Well, unless you're like a vegetarian or not like hot dogs or something. I probably pissed you off long before now. You're one of those folks. These are getting good and toasty, roasty.
Toast them on both sides?
No.
Yeah, toast mine on both sides.
Oh, good Lord.
Go. Yeah, see, that's perfect right there. We just have simple stuff. We're just gonna have slaw, onions, mustard. Oh, and Owen likes ketchup. I need to get the ketchup out. Just dress them up.
Glenn told me a story about this guy that was sitting on the corner near this farm town, and this little bit of a heavy woman came riding by on a bicycle, and the guy looked up and said, "Cow!" and she shot him a bird. And he just looked at her and she ran right into the cow.
You have to lean down in there and make sure you don't get some all over the floor. Good dogs. I think we took the paper towels outside, but
Okay.
there is some behind you.
I got some on my mouth there.
Nope.
All right, good deal. Let's go eat.
Good.
Pretty good, Mommy. I don't feel. I just can't eat. I don't know what's wrong. My old teeth aren't like they used to be. Well, good morning, guys. We got up and we've done our thing, walked Maggie. The purpose of today is to get out and get on a trail. And
we're going to leave the van here, so we picked a trail that we could actually go to from the park or from the campground. So we're going to leave Maggie here with the air conditioner on and go for like a 2-mile hike. So I'm not really sure we'll see any, but there's supposed to be tunnels on this hike of rhododendrons. So we'll see.
It'll be a hard hike. First thing we have to do, put Maggie in the van, which she's not going to like to do, and then walk out the campground road to take a spur trail to get on the real trail. Wow. Oh, drop off. Decided we were going to go counterclockwise after doing some research. Now we're discussing where we're actually going counterclockwise, but we are. The reason for that is this is a steep part, but it is not the steepest part of the trail, and we'll be going down for the steepest part, which I guess means on this side, if you go counterclockwise and you leave from the campground, well, you have a steady incline to get to the ridge, but it won't be as steep as when we exit the ridge. If that makes sense.
Wiping my face with my shirt.
Man, this is a butt kicker trail, isn't it? That's what they should call this trail, the butt kicker. It is straight up.
Steep. We're just taking our time, you know, and stopping every
minute. It seems like.
But it's fun.
So this is the part, you just have to imagine going through the mountain laurel and the rhododendron. Turn left here.
I think so.
And we start down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not quite at the top, but.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Wow. For young hikers, the downhill is a piece of cake because it doesn't hurt your knees as bad. But for older hikers like us, the shock of stepping so hard going down and the angle, well, it's really probably what makes your knees hurt in the first place. But no complaining here. We're having a good time. Sometimes when we're hiking and it's a really strenuous part, we both get to thinking, which is usually dangerous. And then when we get to a lull in the hike like this flat area, we usually talk about it. So Lynn just asked me something, and I thought it would be a good thing to either get her question on camera, if for no other reason than to document the day and the time we made a decision, or to at least talk to you guys about it. And so the question she asked was, how difficult would it be to put the microwave back in? And why are you asking that question?
I don't know. It's just
it seems like on this trip, for some reason, I just wanted to be able to heat up food really quickly. There are other ways I can get the induction cooktop out and put a pan on and everything and heat it up, but I don't know, it'd just be a lot easier with a microwave. It's the first time since we've taken the microwave out that I've kind of felt that way, so
Yeah.
I don't want to make any rash decisions.
There are two big groups that we on Facebook that we belong to: the Echo Free Speech and the Echo Owners and Wannabes. And on both of those, folks have found replacements for the microwave that are both convection ovens and microwaves. I think having a convection oven in there might be worth putting it all back in there. But if you think about right now at this moment, what all do you have in that space where the microwave was taken up?
I have a toaster, which I have not used once.
Okay.
On this trip, I have an electric kettle, which not used once, and I did put the Instapot in there, so we did use that again. You're getting more blurred.
My arm's getting tired.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's like every trip you use something different. So I'm not really sure. I mean, nothing that.
Yeah.
That if we had a toaster oven
that
was a microwave and a convection oven.
Well, doesn't the convection oven? I don't know anything about these. The other thing she said that kind of threw me for a loop is that Bob Ledford has 2 Echoes in stock. And Bob Ledford is a place we bought the Revel, if you remember, back in Greer, South Carolina. And so,
but the only reason I said that, the only reason I was looking is because I thought it would be a good video to actually go and compare our Echo to that Echo and see what the difference was and what we might like better about that one and what we might like better about ours.
Yeah, but
it's just going to make him want
every time we go. It's usually me that brings that crap up, and every time we go, we end up buying something else or wanting something else, and
we won't go.
Yeah, well, maybe we will. I don't know. It's been 2 years since we bought the Echo. It is time, if we're going to do our every 2-year thing, to change. And many people have said you guys are going to switch RVs pretty soon, but we've done so much to improve the Echo. I'm not sure we will. The lift is great. The DC to DC is great. Everything we've done is just great now, and we don't worry about it. So I don't know. But if we go, what do you think? Should we go look at a new Echo?
I think we should go and just compare the two. It's a good video, if nothing else.
And it's close to Greenville, South Carolina, and we can go on a bike ride again.
That's right.
We're on the same page on that. The pop top. I don't know if both of us could sleep up there. All right, we made it back to the beginning of a Raven Rock Trail. Now we're on the spur trail that goes back over to the campground. Well, we made it back.
Check in, find 4. Check out, find 4.
I think she's ready for us to be home. Hey, honey. Hey, sweetheart. You maybe could have made it.
No.
It would have been hard on you. Well, we'll call that a wrap for this hike. It was a pretty good hike. It was, well, strenuous for sure. Not a lot of payoff for this one. Would have been better if the rhododendrons, the Catawba rhododendrons, had been in bloom. Would have been better if there were several lookouts. But if you're looking for a hike that's going to give you a workout from the campground and not having to drive, that one's a really good one. Let's rest.
I get down with Maggie a lot on the ground. This time this rug has been Maggie's little spot.
She didn't want to get on it at first, but now she won't get off of it.
Now Daddy's down laying with her, rubbing her.
Got love on your little girl.
That's right. She's got to have some loving every single day.
That's right. It's funny how she won't get off of this now, though. This has become her spot. Smells good already. So we're going to double up on the aluminum foil. You can't have too much aluminum foil. Put this on the foil.
You had to do some finagling. I'm not sure if it's upside down or if it's right side up.
right.
But he's
That's right.
rolled it like a bunch. I'm not sure how we're going to unroll it, but
Aluminum foil's not very expensive, is it, sweetheart?
he has a tendency to use a little more than he needs to. But hey. Cheese melted?
Yeah. Tell me when to stop.
Okay. There, right there. That's mine, and yours is a backward. Owen's ready with his napkins.
I'm not sure if I want to Sam the cooking guide or just the old men guide. And I'll see what happens here.
Is it good?
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's really, really good, honey. When you're at the campsite like this, anytime you can use a paper plate and one utensil and cook everything, is that pretty good? It's just better.
Well, you don't have as much cleanup for sure. All right, let's get
I think
to
we
eat.
What's so funny, huh?
It's more than a mouthful, that's for sure. More.
I'm not even going to say it.
I need a lot of napkins here.
Look at that cheese pull, though. What?
I got on the Owen because he totally used way too much tinfoil on that last one. I told him we need to recycle that tinfoil and make him.
I'm okay with that. Let me add. Some of it blew off over there.
Nobody needs that much tinfoil.
That's what makes you a barbecue king.
So we only use half of that.
Well, good morning. It rained last night here, and today is our last morning here at Roan Mountain State Park. And we just want to let you know that we love it here, even without the rhododendrons and everything else. Waking up to the sound of this mountain stream beside of you, well, it's hard to beat no matter where you wake up normally. But it's time for us to call it a day and head back towards home. Thanks for being part of our journey. We'll see you down the road.